Chit Chat Kit Kats. Today is the start, I think, of the Roswell UFO get-together, I guess, that they have every year. So maybe I'll get in the Cosmic Gypsy and tootle on over there today or tomorrow. I'm not expecting much, though. I think it's more of a, little green men vibe. I don't think it's got anything really, I didn't see anything that says anything serious is being discussed there. Parades and who's got the best costume, whose dog has the best costume, that type of falderall, if you will. So I'm not expecting something fabulous. Now, I did get tickets to go to a thing in August, a talk, and it's in, is it Los Angeles? I think it's Los Angeles. And Daryl Anka will be there. Now, I don't think he's channeling Bashar there at all. I think he's just talking about, things that he's learned through channeling Bashar for the last 40 years. 40 years he's been channeling Bashar. Oh my goodness, so a long time. So I am going to go to that. And, that'll be interesting to hear. So we'll see. And looking forward to that. Now that's not coming up until August, so that's a bit of a ways away. I was thinking about going to the one that's out by the desert, Palm Beach. Not Palm Beach. Out the desert, okay? Palm Springs. But it's going to be really, really, really hot, and I don't know. It's an all-day thing, and I want to wait until something, I think, later in the season. I really do want to go to one of the events where Daryl Anka is channeling Bashar. So that's something I've always wanted to really go do. But I don't think you want to go to this one because it's going to be extremely hot and I have to leave the puppies, in the thing. Now they have the AC and everything there, but I just don't think it's the best one to go to. I just don't feel like it's, a good time to go. So I'm waiting till something later in the season maybe that I can go to. Because I have to take my two little love bugs with me. Yeah. Say, yeah, Mama, you got to take your fur babies with you and you got to make sure that we're okay. Yeah. And Mama not going to take us when she doesn't think that it's okay for us to be there. No, Mama not going to do that. Yeah, because she's got to take care of us. Yeah. So I'm, wanting to go to something, but later in the season, when it starts cooling down and I feel better about leaving them, for an all-day jaunt with something. Now, they're quite fine in there. They've got their food. They've got their water. The temperature, I make sure that it's a good temperature for them. But, it's... I do take that into consideration. So we'll see. It's going to be hot here at Roswell as well, and I'm not going to be out there for an all-day thing. More than likely, I'll go there and probably get something to eat and just kind of look at the happenings and say that I've finally been there. since I live close to it, not so far away from it, I will toddle over and just see what they're doing with that. You know, I was hoping when I heard they have the big UFO things that it was going to be something exciting, somebody talking about something relevant, but it doesn't look to be that at all. It looks like more of a carnival type of an atmosphere, if you will, and that's, you know, no, I want to talk about realistic things when it comes to UFOs and upcoming disclosures, etc. Mr. Mickey, don't be licking on me. No licking. Are you depressed now? Mama said no licking. Yeah, he said I didn't want to hear that, Mom. So I'm going to give you a kiss anyway. Yeah. So, not to be undone, here comes Miss Lily, the jealous one. She's a little jealous heifer. Are you a little jealous heifer? Say, I am, but I can grab you with my fancy tail. He can't do that. He can't grab you with a fancy. He doesn't have a fancy tail. He's got the tail of despair, Mama. He does. She does. She grabs. She takes my arm and she wraps that tail around it. You're a silly girl. You are. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. I'm not sure if I'm taking off today or tomorrow. Probably I'll take off today because I want to maybe go over there tomorrow morning and stuff. I don't want to be there the last day. It's going to be too, you know, too busy. So we'll probably take off today a little later. And just see what goes on at the Roswell UFO thing. But like I said, I think it's going to be more of a, you know, fair type of a thing. Not really. Not like the thing I went to, you know, up to the scientific, you know, Society for Scientific Exploration. It's a little bit more, you know, with people actually looking rather than, you know, making a big festival after it, selling goodies and doing parades and doing, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, but I have wanted to go and just one time check it out and see what they're actually doing, if there's anything beneficial being said there. I'll find out. Anyway, on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.